Thank you for joining us for News 4 at 5. Cracking down on COVID-19 scams. That's what the State Department of Commerce and Insurance is doing right now. They recently announced they're now part of an enforcement task force. Call for Action problem solver Caresse Jackman spoke with state leaders about how they're working hard to protect your wallet. Caresse?
That's absolutely right, Tom. This is an international initiative and it is huge. They're doing whatever they can to make sure people are not taken advantage of during this pandemic. They know that scammers are out there looking to see if there are people that are vulnerable, and they're trying to stay ahead of them.
From health to finances, we all know the pandemic has uprooted our lives in different ways. Elizabeth Bowling with the Securities Division at the State Department of Commerce and Insurance says scammers know this and know you're vulnerable.
It's important to shut these down.
Bowling says they're now part of an international task force with 111 investigators representing 44 jurisdictions across the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, making it the largest coordinated enforcement initiative by state and security regulators.
Schemes that we're looking for specifically deal with securities investing. So a lot of the scams and schemes that we're particularly working to stop are with those investment type scams.
Bowling says so far this massive task force found more than 200 schemes related to the pandemic.
What we're seeing is schemes that the task force has identified that they are trying to take advantage of fear and anxiety, especially at the beginning. And now you might see things that the promoters are referring to as passive income or cash flow, which while there's so many Tennesseans out of work, having someone tell them, I can guarantee you a monthly income can seem pretty attractive.
Thankfully, they haven't noticed too many COVID-19 related scams in Tennessee, and they want to keep it that way.
What the task force is trying to do is to identify those early so that they can be shut down and stopped before it spreads to other states or before it affects too many investors.
So if you're wondering if an investment scam is in fact a scam, there's some things that you can do. One, you can go to the Tennessee Department of Commerce and Insurance Security Division to see if that investment is in fact credible. Another thing you can do is if they try to tell you that there is no risk involved in investment, don't believe it, because if it sounds too good to be true, you know what they say, more than likely it is. Call for Action problem solver Caresse Jackman, News 4 Nashville.